going to do is, I gotta find the right screen here. Here we go. Okay, so this needs to move. Whoops. All right, so we're going to start by copying just a couple notes down. That's not what I needed. You get out of the way. I need this. We're going to talk about zero pairs today. Zero pairs. So go ahead and write that down. Yes, sir. I just said you need your journal. If you weren't talking, you would have heard me. Zero pairs. A zero pair describes a pair of numbers whose sum is zero. When you add them together, they zero out, like 2 minus 2, or otherwise known as 2 plus negative 2. That's kind of funny. All right. Aiden and Jaden are here. Okay. All right, so let me share my screen with y'all. First thing we're going to do is write about zero pairs in our math journal. Zero pair describes a pair of numbers whose sum is zero. We put them together and it equals 0. They add to 0. Describes a pair of numbers whose sum is 0. All right, so Jaden is in the meeting, and so is Aiden. Hello.
How's your day going?
My day's really bad. I'm having all kinds of technical issues, but we'll see how it goes. And remember, I'm taping this or recording this lesson here. Okay.
It doesn't show you recording.
It shows on my screen. I've got, I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. All right, so zero pair describes a pair of numbers whose sum is 0. Raise your hand if you're still writing that. We're good? We're good? Okay. Let's go to the next page. And you're going to have just a little diagram. Oh, I got it over here. Click. Okay. I know it's blurry.
Do I have to draw that?
Zero pair. Yeah. You're just going to make a couple of circles.
Wait, I'm just going to draw the square and everything.
You don't need to make them in a square. You just need to write zero pair, and you have to make a positive. Oops. That did not work out how I wanted it to. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. I guess I can write from over here. So the blue is going to count for positive, so I'm going to put a plus in a circle. Okay. The red's going to count as negative, so make like a minus sign and draw a circle around it.
I did that.
Good. Because that makes a zero pair. So for this, I've got 2 positives. So this is like 2 plus negative 2, which is the same as 2 minus 2. Okay.
I'm just basically doing Can I make the square though?
Yeah, here. It's your notes.
It's just because, you know, the diagram.
I need to, I'm probably going to need to zoom in on this, aren't I? Because.
Not really. I can see from here. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, but people that are like the typing at the bottom, a little off. Okay, so 1 plus negative 1 equals 0, and 2 plus negative 2 equals 0.
I don't get that. How it's 2 plus 2 equals 0, 1 plus 1 equals 0.
It's 2 plus negative 2.
Oh, that's why it's 0.
Yeah. So 2 positives plus 2 negatives, you put them together and they cancel each other out.
That makes
they turn into zeros. And that's what we're going to work on today. Okay? Zero pairs. You need one plus and one minus to put them together, and they cancel out. And in science, electrons and protons do the same thing.
I don't get that.
You have well, and they're going to look like this too. They're modeled in science class. A proton is a circle with a plus. An electron
So basically
is a minus, and they cancel each other out.
So basically what you're saying is everything we're doing in your class today is going to be science class?
No, but you will see it in the future in science. When you talk about, what is that? That goes with the element chart.
Oh, that?
Okay. And it talks about like, elements, how many, I can't remember the words for these. It's been a while. Like their number on the, chart, the elements chart has to do with how many protons they have or something like that. So yeah, it all goes with that. Okay, about 30 seconds, then we're gonna move on. You already finished? Okay, then I am gonna move on. Yes, just a couple little things there. Okay. So this is just a little screen capture from a book. When we add numbers that are the same sign, like this is a model of -4. There's 4 reds over here.
We have to draw.
No, you're not drawing this. You're just looking. Okay, so we got 4 negatives plus 3 negatives. See the problem up here, -4 plus -3. They've got 4 negatives and 3 negatives. You're going to put them together, and you would get 7 negatives. They're both negative. They're the same sign.
Oh.
They don't cancel out.
But that's the addition.
We are doing addition.
Oh.
We're doing addition. But when they're the same signs, you add them together. When they're different signs, you're going to subtract. Okay, and that's going to be the rule with integers. They got all kinds of rules.
We're learning the basics again.
Yeah, that's integers. All right, so here's another example. Instead of both signs being negative, this time we've got 3 negatives, -3, and we're going to put +2 together. We're going to add them together, put them in a pot to cook them up. Okay, they cancel each other out, and you would be left with 1 negative. Okay. All right, so I am going to pull something up real quick here. Where is my other? All right. Stop, guys. Remember, I'm recording too, so I need extra good behavior. All right. So in this activity, I'm going to start talking about, here, I'll pull up the front page. That'll help. I'm going to start talking about a party or war. I'm going to ask who wins the war and by how much. If it's a certain kind of problem. Let's just listen right now. It's not going to make sense. Okay, I'm going to say party or war. If it's a war, I'm going to say who wins the war and by how much. If I say party or war, and it's going to be a party, I'm going to say who sticks together. And once you figure out the pattern, you can start saying it with me. Okay? So, this is kind of like just a little fun thing.
That you came up with?
No, I didn't come up with this. Well, duh. If I didn't do it, somebody else did it. Okay. No, this is from somebody I used to work with. Okay, so starting over here.
No.
Stop. Listen to what I'm saying. So I'm going to ask party or war.
Okay.
Just listen. Party or war, and I'm going to answer myself. War. Who wins the war? Positives. By how much? 6. The next one is going to be party or war? Party. Who sticks together? 4 positives. Okay, moving on.
Okay, so
Don't comment yet. Just, okay, party or war? War. Who wins the war? Negatives. By how many? 3. Party or war? Party. Who sticks together? Negatives. How many? 9. Because 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay, so got a few more here. Okay, party or war? Party. Who sticks together? 16 positives. That's another positive. I'm just going to skip that one right now. Here's one. Party or war? War. Who wins the war? Positives. By how many? 2. Because 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, this would be party or war? Party. Who sticks together? Negative 13. No, your brain just has to catch up to what it's seeing. You know, it's like it doesn't make sense at first, but then it should. Because we're figuring out a rule. You're figuring out a rule. So this one, party or war. If you know the rule, say it with me. Party or war? War. Who wins the war? Positives. By how many? 6.
Wait, because
7 minus 1 is 6. Okay, party or war? War. Who wins the war? Positives. By how many? 4. Good. Oops. Whoops. Party or war?
Party.
Who wins, or who sticks together? Positive 15. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's it. Okay, so now you kind of get an idea that there's rules that go with this, right? Okay. So
it's the same, they stick together and then multiply it and then add.
yep. All right, so go back over to Canvas and find today's assignments. You're going to see something called adding integers, and we're going to open a PowerPoint from there. Mm-hmm. It's listed under today.
Okay.
All right, and it says adding integers, drag and drop, or something like that.
I don't just says adding integers.
Something should say, yeah, click on it, and it's going to open.
Adding integers, drag.
It's like the second on the list. It's not the same thing.
Click on it.
Yep, and it'll download. Let's see.
I have a question.
It says unauthorized.
Woo!
Unauthorized.
How are you unauthorized?
Adding integers, drag and drop.
Okay,
Okay, so
I'm gonna edit the PowerPoint.
yeah, you're gonna, when it opens, you're gonna hit enable editing.
I can't find that. That's on the top and it's yellow.
It's a yellow bar at the top that says enable editing. Okay, I don't know why you're having trouble opening it. It's just a PowerPoint. Some people, if you don't have PowerPoint on your computer, you might have some trouble with it as far as not seeing the stuff on the sides. Okay. So, let me check over here with my online peeps. My online people, were you able to open this?
No.
So, Eliana, it won't open for you?
No, and I have PowerPoint downloaded on my computer.
Because it's not like that's password protected or anything like that. And did you download the right one that says drag and drop?
It's downloading.
No.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm making this smaller. All right. Okay, so everyone in class, is this open for you? Were you able to get in?
Yeah. You want to see? Oh wait, where'd he go? Are you in? Oh, sorry.
Okay. Awesome. This is what Mrs. Blake does in her free time.
This would have fun.
Uh-oh. Yep, click the second one. Adding integers, drag and drop. And it should download up here in the corner. Yours is, oh, you have your own computer, so it's gonna be a little different. But you should be able to open it.
So basically, you can just drag and drop. Oh, nice.
I don't get it.
Okay, well, we're gonna go through it here in a second.
Solve the integer addition problem using using the model. Step 1. Write the
Okay, let me
problem.
know if you're able to make
Step
sure
2.
you can open it.
Are the numbers the same sign or different sign? Number 3. Add and keep the sign. Or subtract and take the sign of the greatest number.
Okay, so we didn't watch the video, but there's a, it's called the boat song. It goes with integers, and I can't sing, but I'm going to anyways. And it goes to, it's called the boat song. Mari, take those out of your ears. It goes with row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, okay? And it goes like this. Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Take the sign of the larger number, then you'll be exact. Okay, so that's the integer rule. Yeah, and it'll get stuck in your head. So with all these addition signs,
But
or,
you didn't play it that much, so now it won't.
well, you'll hear it a lot though, trust me. So when we have integer addition, that's the little song that goes with all these problems. I'm going to ask you, is it same sign add and keep or different sign subtract? And I've got these little letters here, DSS, different sign subtract. SSA means same sign add, okay? So when it's the same signs, we're going to end up adding. When it's different signs, we subtract. So, but before, I'm going to start my problem here. So I'm going to look at my numbers. I have a +4 and a -3. Are those the same signs or different signs?
Yeah, so it's subtracting.
Different signs. So go, I'm going to click on my different signs. I'm going to bring it over. You don't have it?
You don't have the different.
That happens on a couple different people. I don't know. It's just like, because I made it off to the side, it's not showing, so I'm going to have to make another version. So for you, I want you to just do the draw tab, or like the draw feature, and you can put D, or for different signs. And
Are we gonna have to turn this in?
eventually. Why? Already complaining. Okay, so different signs goes down here with different signs subtract. So if you have to draw it in, you can just make a minus sign or write the word subtract. Okay. So that is my plan. That is what I'm going to do. Different signs subtract. So now I'm going to build the numbers. It says I have a +4, so I need to drag over 4 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have 3 negatives, so we're gonna have to bring down 3.
Yep. Oops. 1. And I'm going to put them right under my positives because I'm going to make some 0 pairs.
Wait, that's hard.
Come on.
I didn't say something.
Whoa, look what I just did. Sorry. Come on. Come with me.
Do you need help?
No, it's just being stupid.
Oh, so 4 positive, 3 negative.
Maybe use your mouse and do it.
True.
Yeah, because when I use my mouse, it's a lot easier. It doesn't do no stretchy stretch.
Good idea.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so small.
That'll be nice. Okay. So I'll try with my mouse. It should work a little better. Click and move. Yep. That was a lot easier. So I need 3 negatives because I have to add 4 positives plus 3 negatives.
You know what you could do? You could stand up there and grab it, put your mouse on a different table.
That's true, but now I'm sitting and I'm going to stay here. Okay, so this little thing on the side, I'm going to cancel out these 0 pairs. So one yellow and one red that go together, one positive and a negative, they're going to 0 each other out. So I can cancel them out. If I was doing this on paper, I would just write an X through them. Okay.
But this is so much easier.
I like these a lot.
I know it's fun.
Okay. Well, they take me a while to make, so. Okay. So I canceled out my 0 pairs, and what am I left with?
One positive.
One positive. So up here, you're gonna type in 1. We subtracted. 4 minus 3 is 1. We kept the sign of the larger number. 4 is positive, so we ended up with leftover positives.
Can I shrink my box?
Do whatever you need to do.
Thank you. Because I don't like that huge space.
Okay?
I like to type.
Let me check on my online guys here.
I don't know. What did I do?
I ask myself that about 100 times a day.
Oh,
What did I do?
Electronic devices have their own imagination. They do whatever they want.
All right. So, huh?
Are you gonna put
Yes,
this on
that'll be there. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. This was just my first, so I'm gonna go. Oh, I gotta get on my screen here.
Why is that little like red and white
At the bottom?
like this?
Oh, because I'm recording the screen.
Oh,
It's like a candy cane.
it is.
aw, candy cane lane.
All right.
All right, next slide.
Next slide.
Go to the next slide.
Oh wait, I should probably.
There we go.
Is it the -3?
-3 plus 7.
Oh, that's
So I'm going to follow my process steps. First, write the problem. Well, it's already written for me, so yay. Step 2, are the numbers the same sign or different signs?
different.
So I'm going to go get my different
And
signs.
we are going to subtract, right?
Yep. Different signs subtract. DSS.
And then
Then we're going to start building our numbers.
we have one.
Then we got, then we're gonna.
So how many negatives do I need to bring over?
3.
3. Good.
Oh wait, I put.
I need my 3 negatives first.
Okay. So,
I seriously need a mouse.
why?
My fingers hurt on you.
So 3 negatives, and I have how many positives do I need?
7.
Yeah. 1.
Does anybody notice how quiet today is? Like I don't hear any screaming
Yeah.
or
How are
laughing.
we gonna pair those together with those negatives?
3. 4. 5.
Only a 5. 4.
7.
Uh-huh.
6.
No.
No. 6.
Oh,
6. Get your butt back there. 6. Please.
Okay.
I'm not thinking of it.
Mary, make sure.
How we all doing?
I have to get my 6 back. I'm ready to
You
go.
good over there? You in? Okay.
I'm the 6. My 6.
All right. So I'm going to cancel out my 0 pairs. Each negative and positive cancel each other out 1 to 1. So they're going to disappear. Cancel 0 pair. 0 pair cancel.
Like a teacher.
Yeah. Okay, so what am I left with?
4.
So up in my answer,
And
-3 plus 7 is just 7 minus 3 equals 4. And I keep the sign of my bigger number. I have more positives than negatives. So my answer is 4. Notice that my larger number comes second, like -3 plus -7. I'm not going to say to myself 3 minus 7 when I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to subtract. So whatever number is bigger is what you subtract from, even if it comes second. So 7 minus 3 is 4. And I have more positives,
But we're
so
not
it's
always
positive
gonna
4.
have to draw, right?
No. No.
Okay. my other question. If you ever have to do a negative number, like do a, you know how whenever you do equations, sometimes you'll do, I don't remember what this is called, let's just do like 100 plus 100, and you like put it up like that.
Like stack them on each other?
Yeah, like stack them on each other.
Yeah, I love to do that.
Me too, it's so much easier. Will we have to ever like put like one right here and like add it?
Yeah, because
that would, you just made a 0 pair out of 100. You have 100.